So I've seen this design before. How many people have seen this design before? Yeah. How many people have run this design before? Yeah, a lot of people. Um, yeah. So funny story. I actually made this design with somebody on the ShineOn team. Um, so back in like January, I think it was. So this is a design I believe we released as part of one of our product playbooks. So it does follow the greeting card format. To my wife, love your husband. Now there is something I've changed in my approach since doing this design. What critiques do you have about the design in particular? What critiques do you guys have? What do you think does or does not work about it? Looks busy, too much text, too many fonts. Yeah, so this is actually something I've changed since we made this, is I don't do designs that are so kind of crazy anymore. I don't think it's a problem to get to a point where you have busy designs. Remember, I zig when everyone else zags. So I don't think I would ever make a rule that says you never do that. However, I try to get a phrase working first, then start testing a bunch of different designs. And you can make some that are busier, some that are less busy. You can play with images and all that kind of stuff. But I probably wouldn't do that from the get-go, because the problem with something like this is I don't know what's turning people off. Is it the phrase or is it the design? And how do you know if the product just isn't getting a lot of attention? It's kind of a little bit of a challenge when you add too many design elements to a product. I don't like capital letters. Yeah, so Amanda, that's a mixed one for me. I've seen a lot of top selling products with capital letters, and I think it has to do with legibility. I think capital letters are very easily read. You don't get your I's and your L's confused, for example. How short do you prefer to keep your designs? Here's how I think about it. I want it to be short enough that it's legible, like in an ad. Because, the more text you have on the phrase, by default, the trade-off is font size, right? The font size gets smaller. So I want to aim for legibility. So that means it needs to be short enough to be legible, but long enough for maximum emotional impact, right? So there's a trade-off, there's a balance there, and you have to find the balance for the particular phrase and design that you're running with. So let's add some notes to this real quick. It's too busy, too many fonts. I don't know that I would say there are too many words, because if the phrase works, the phrase works. I go with less design. Overall, let's read the phrase here real quick. To my wife, you make me smile even when I feel like crying. You make me laugh even when I feel empty inside. You make me happy even when I have no reason to be. There's only one thing you can't make me do. You can't stop me from loving you. I love you more than I have ever found a way to say to you. Love your husband. What do you guys think about the phrase? Cheesy? Well, they're all cheesy, Marissa. But good point. It's sweet and touching. Phrase is good, not bad. I like the phrase. Yeah, it's the phrase is good. That doesn't mean the phrase is going to be a hit, but it's definitely worth trying. And it's also kind of got this rhyme thing going on with it, where it's there's only one thing you can't make me do. You can't stop me from loving you. And it's convenient because that rhyme is right there kind of at the punchline of the phrase too. So I feel like the phrase actually works. I actually kind of want to test this phrase now with some other designs. What other feedback do you guys have on this? Is there anything I'm missing? Too long for my taste? My wife wants one now. Make sure she buys through my link. I think you have some unnecessary repetition with the word love. That's probably true. Let's look at the product copy here. So that's all this stuff down here. Love Knot Necklace represents an unbreakable bond. So it looks like it's pretty standard copy. So I don't know that we need to spend tons of time on that. But I think, yeah, it's too busy, too many fonts. We need probably fewer design elements in here. The beautiful love knot necklace to my wife. I do think I've got a little bit of an issue with the title here. Just grammatically, it doesn't flow. I mean, it almost seems like this should be to my wife, the beautiful love knot necklace. Like, don't you think that would probably feel a little better on something like this? All right, let's keep going here. I think we've taken away about as many learnings as we're going to get from this. Hey everybody, what's up? Thank you so much for checking out the ShineOn YouTube channel. I'm Michael Christ, and if you like the content in today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, check out all the links in the description below, and we'll see you in the next one.